No, 26. Sorry, I couldn't even see my dial there. Friday, 26th of March. We're heading almost into April, to those spring times there. And here we are, getting you ready for the weekend. So this is, guys, is what you need to do. Is just stop what you're doing, whatever it is. Go and get your nice cup of tea or coffee, or you fancy a glass of wine. Just put your feet up, sit back and enjoy. We're going to relax you. We're going to entertain you. We're going to make you laugh. We're going to make you go, ooh. Things that make you go, ooh. And we're going to get you guys just to enjoy the show. Feel the vibe. Feel the spiritual vibe. Feel the flow. Feel the greatness as we come live to you tonight. Myself and a wonderful guest you've seen before, guys. Those you haven't seen before is wonderful Sambrook. And I'm going to tell you all about this show if this is the first time you've been on. So, guys, see you very, very soon. Here's the start. Hello and a very good evening to you wherever you are in the world, and please let us know where you're coming in from. It'd be lovely to know where you are. I know that our audience is going a little bit better, a bit wider, a bit further afield as where the world is concerned. And on the show tonight, we have this wonderful Sambrook. Producing the show downstairs is Deborah Griggs. Yes, the wonderful lady here. So thank you very much to you. Yes, doing all that. Right. Also, all right. Far too much now. Anyway, also, if this is the first time you're on the show, then let me introduce myself. My name is Phil Griggs. I work as a medium. I also work as a therapist, and I am the show host of Cafe Clairvoyance. The show here is all about spirituality. It's all about well-being. It's all about astrology. It's all about tarot, numerology. It's all the things spiritual you'd like to get from a show and just enjoy it. So, guys, this is for you just to come along, just enjoy it all, and just enjoy. Yes. How's that? There are people coming in with loads of comments here. This is coming here. We've got Joe Gardner coming in saying, hi, everyone. I do like your little thumbnail that's changed. We also got Midia who's coming in. She says, hiya, beautiful Deborah. That is so nice. You're lovely people. And we got Deborah saying, hello, Joe. We also got Danny and Tassanio. Whereabouts are you coming in from, Danny? Please let us know where you are. And also Kaz Collins coming from Cheshire. Kaz from Cheshire. It almost rhymes that, doesn't it? Poetry in motion. We also got Carolinistics coming in. She says, good evening. And also to the wonderful Helen Grady, who'll be joining me on the show in 2 Fridays' time. Isn't that lovely? How's that, guys? Good. I love you other people coming in. And Deborah, of course, is saying hello, everyone. So hello to you guys. Right. Okay. Hi, Debs, Phil Towers. Hope you're both well. Well, I think it's about time in just a moment to introduce my special guest. In the meantime, guys, I think I need to introduce you to some dragons. Yes, now these dragons here are the dragons which help you guys to know how the show goes. Because this is what you've got to do. Okay, so you've got to do this. That's right, guys. You've got to share the show. Just press that share button just down there. And if you're coming on YouTube, subscribe, like it, hit that bell, and away we go. And it's lovely to see so many of you lovely people coming in tonight. Thank you very much. Katrina Maria has already said, hey, already shared Phil and Deborah. Why, hey, fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's give you one of these. Okay, right. Okay, and we also got Lucy Hinks coming in. We also got, and also Danny says she's from Cardiff. Yes, good. I'm trying to do a Welsh accent, but it failed even before I start the first word out. So, good evening, Cardiff. Good evening, Wales. Lovely part of the world. Lovely part of the world. Okay, I think it's about time. About time I went and found my special guest and find out what she's up to, and just see if she is in the green room. Green room. Let's just see if she's there. I've got to find out here. Hang on. What's this noise? The stairs running. Come on, Taz. You're a bit late. Come on, where are you? God, dear. Cool, that's it. Whew. There she is. There she's coming in. And now I think it's about time. A wonderful, wonderful Taz. Hello. How are you, Taz? You look so well for running around so much. You look so well, but dear, so well. Lovely to see so many of you guys. It's Friday. It's coming into the weekend, and we're heading towards the end of March. And aren't the energies out there?
Oh, yes.
They certainly are.
It surrounds.
They are around, yes.
Now, a lot of people getting paranoid, and a lot of I've had a lot of clients today going, so-and-so's worried about this, they're all worried about this. I went, it's full moon, breathe, the energy's creeping up, just breathe, calm down.
That's right, we got that full moon coming up in Libra, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
And it's interesting because it's all cardinal. It's all cardinal stuff because we've got Aries cardinal, which is where the sun is.
Yeah.
We've also got the moon, which is cardinal, which is in Libra. And we also got a host of planets on the cusp of Capricorn, which is also cardinal. And so all this energy here, but it's exciting. It's exciting. Though.
Yeah, there's a lot of superpower and strength around this moon as well. Yeah. Because as you'll know, it's got Chiron, so it calls that energy into your life however you see fit. So it's quite special because Chiron reminds you of your own strength and your own superpower. And then, of course, with the energy of this full moon being about wounds and healing, there's a lot to be learnt here, but in a positive light. It almost will give you the wisdom to rise up into a new power if you're open to it.
It's interesting, isn't it? And I think this is some of the stuff that we're working through here now is the Libra being a balance here, the scales of balance. It's also about air. It's also about Venus. Venus is a planet of love and loving ourselves and being in that loving energy there and how that works.
Yeah. I mean, Venus and what was it? It was Venus and Neptune with the new moon in Pisces. And that was very much about love. And compassion, but obviously we've also got Jupiter, haven't we, aligning with the sun, coming into this one. So that's going to be interesting as well. I think it's certainly a nice one, but I think this moon phase at the moment with the waxing gibbous, it is asking people to take stock and look at their self-care. So if you're feeling tired, it's a time to actually try and rest, try and relax, try and breathe out and just get grounded. Grounded is probably a good way to describe it. What do you need?
I think it's probably a very wise point there to make. And also with this particular energy at the moment, I think is with all this stuff in the cardinals. This is an important part about astrology. And astrology with the cardinal is all about initiating something. So guys, at a time of difficulties in life, where we go back to the recession 2008, where we go to recession which was around 2012, you go back to the ones which are at the start of 2002, I think it was. Every decade, we have a recession of some kind, or apparent recession. Whether it's jobs, whether it's money, whether it's fuel, because the oil strikes, whatever it is, every 10 years we go through a recession. Here's an amazing fact here for you guys. The people who I love to see all your comments, guys, by the way. Thank you very much. Most successful people originate from a time of recession or strife. Because they're literally saying here that their backs are to the wall. They're about to, for instance, a job is coming to an end. They've got to turn their lives around. And here we go. And a lot of, I'm hearing a lot of spiritual people, astrological people, and people who really look out there spiritually are saying now that some of the most a lot of new successful people coming into a whole new era are going to originate through this period. So guys, if you've got something out there that you want to bring out, do not be afraid. Because you could be one of the turning wheelers who make those cogs turn for us to come out into something, and especially if it's spiritual, because it will always work. Especially coming to this era.
And with you saying the wheel as well, because of course this is the first full moon in the new astrological new year, and that zodiac wheel. So there's a lot of special energy there. Yes. So it's beautiful.
It's exciting stuff. Good, it's exciting stuff. We got, I don't know what on earth is going on with Helen, but she's going, hi, Ellen Yix. Then eventually we get there. Yes. And then we get there somewhere. Yes. Yes. And then we got C, which probably means smile or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's good. It's good. Right, I lost my business this week. Kaz Collins, we're here to help you. We're here to give you some stuff here to help you turn around. Now, we understand we'd love to do a reading for you tonight. If you'd like a reading, just send us in a favourite colour and whatever it is you're looking for. But looking at something like this, guys, if you've got something which you feel you've struggled with, had a problem with, let us know. Let's start working together here, guys, and let's start helping you. It's interesting, actually. I was actually working on the other side of the cafe network, and I was working cafe networking. We did a masterclass today, and it's interesting the amount of people who are coming up and saying amazing things, and but their belief system isn't right, or they're not looking at things around. They're looking at the whole picture, and it's interesting. People are coming up with amazing things, but guys, we've got to get those cogs turning and clicking into gear, and then we can move forwards. So be open, guys.
Yeah. I think it's also about, I say to a lot of my clients, and the lady, there's a few of them on here tonight from Lunar Living, and they will laugh. My two favourite words are trust and belief. Yes. You know, I bang on about it all the time. Okay. But I think it's also really important to remember that just because something changes or something's new, sometimes, you know, part of the belief system is also just having to get your conscious to be able to change your unconscious. And that's the biggest key, isn't it? That's what I say to people, is because in your unconscious, it's automatic. Yes. So we're programmed a certain way. Yes. And so that's the key, really, isn't it? But that's another show. So
it's interesting because as soon as you start talking about subconscious change, it doesn't come from the front. We always think here that I want to go and give up smoking. Yes, I want to go and stop this particular habit, and it's a conscious thought we have to go and do. But you're right, we have to go and access the subconscious.
Yeah, we have to pull all those wires out and go, hey, let's unpick that. Let's put it here. Let's put that
rewire
there.
them.
Let's get rid of that.
Rewire them, and off we go. And also, one of the things here, if you'll notice about subconscious stuff, when we start talking about change, isn't necessarily something we see in front. It's a feeling, a behaviour that comes from behind and changes us into the people that we want to go and be. So, guys, that's how one of the ways here we can see our waves going forwards is being able to adapt to change by just having a belief. Come on now, we can do it. And sometimes when you're going out of your comfort zone, fantastic. That's the magic, that is. Carmen says, good evening, Carmen from Spain. Lovely to see you. We've also got Sandra Ann. She comes in here. We've also got everybody here. And also Danny says, woohoo, the Lunar Gang.
Oh, Lucy.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's it, Lucy. I totally agree with you. That's it. Taz said to me this morning, just get it back up there. She said, trust and believe to me this morning. This is the time period, because we're in a cardinal time. Trust and believe in yourself, because you've always wanted a desire to go and do well. Now go and do it.
Fearless. Be fearless.
If you want to be a bear, if you want to be mean, be a bear.
I was being a lioness. Sorry, Phil. I'm a lioness, you know.
Lioness. Oh dear. Okay.
Well, you always tease me about my hair, so I just thought, well. Okay. Now I've cut it, it's a bit calmer.
A calm bear. Okay, we're going somewhere here. You always say to people, if you want to be mean, be a bear. You want to be a mean bear, be a grizzly. Anyway, none of this now. Lovely to see you guys out there. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Lovely to see so many of you. Lovely to join us. And I think really it's almost getting onto that time there. We got so many of you asking for readings. We're going to start going down that road. So we've got some pre-readings in here already. Thank you very much, guys. We've got these. And okay, so first of all, we've got Joe Gardner who's coming up here. Can you read a little for me? Yes, Karma, we can if you go and ask us a question and give us a colour. That would be amazing. How's that? Right. Okay. So, Joe, let's go to you first of all. She says, hi, everyone. She says, read and a love reading. Read and a love reading. Now, we're going to use all sorts of cards tonight. I'm going to use cartomancy cards. I think you're going to use your lunar cards. And we're also going to connect with what
animal
we can pick
spirit
up
as well.
Yes, a little bit of spirit. A little bit of spirit. A little bit of spirit in my life. A little bit of cartomancy by my side. A little bit of Luna is all I need. A little bit of Taz and you got me.
That was good.
That's not bad, is it? Well, it's up there. There you go. Yes. Right. Okay. That's it. Let's go with Joe Gardner. So we've gone red, love reading. Joe. Let's see what we can start to pick up for you here. The first thing I'd like to say to you here is almost straight away, I would like to say here, there is this gentleman who stands right beside, yes, he's right beside me here. There's two gentlemen. One man here, and he goes by the name of Neil. I've just heard his name, Neil. This is guy by my side of me, and there's also another guy very close to me here. One of them is showing me fishing, but I don't think it's sea fishing. I think this is like river fishing. But he used to love this. It's part of his hobby. But he's a very close-in guy, so he is related to the family. The other guy who's out here is not. But he's associated to you. Very dark-haired, a bit of a short, flat nose, a bit pointy, and round, quite flat features on his face, and he's coming through. Reason why he's on the other side, I don't know yet. But if I look about love for you there, Joe, the first thing I'd like to say to you here is would you understand you got to kick out the old? Kick out the old. That's what they're telling me. They're saying here, kick out the old because the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because you're not moving on until you've released the old. When you release the old, you're then in a better place for yourself to go and move on. And this is the energy I'm picking up here that I'd like to say to you, and then you can start to move forwards. In the meantime, though, you're not the doctor to everybody or the psychologist. If a relationship is there, it means to meet 50-50. You're not there to listen to everybody and take on board everybody else's problems and not look after yourself. Go on,
then. Well, it all matches up beautifully. Yeah. So the first thing I pick up with Joe is there's been a lot of emotions running high like a roller coaster over the last year anyway. And I think that the biggest thing I've picked up with you is that's from the super moon card. But however, you have got the surrender to the divine. You need to let go of things. Like Phil said, you need to let go of your past. You need to let go of emotions and just be fearless. I think the reason you resist it is you know you need to move forward, but it's almost like, oh, take a little step forward. Oh no, I'm going to take 2 steps back because that felt a bit. I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to tell you is you've got the new moon in Cancer. That is a reassurance card that's saying you will be fine. You will be absolutely fine, but you have to have that faith, not face, faith, and move forward. If you do, my lovely, good things will come to you. You've got a lovely energy coming up for you because you've got the new moon in Taurus and the new moon. You are the key to fresh starts, new beginnings, and happiness. I'm trying to get these the right way. There we go. And it's all possible. But for you to do it, you have to trust and believe. And guess what animal spirit you got? The whale spirit. And it is all about trust the great mystery. If you start listening to what you really want, however, before you move forward with love, Joe,
your cards there are right by your microphone, and it sounds like you're muffling over something. Just to.
Oh really?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. It sounds.
I'll move. Hang on.
Yes.
How's that? Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah. Sorry, my lovely.
That's all right.
Yeah. So it's very important for Joe to, before she looks for love, you've got to love yourself. You've got to be healed. It's not time for you to meet new love right this instant, is what I would say. Work on yourself first.
Yep. Just to let you know, guys, every show we get this, and unfortunately got it again. We got someone here called Ms. Harkano, who is a scammer, just trying to get readings. When you come across him, he trusts anything to you, just block them. And then they go home. Right, okay. Yes, friendships around you. They're coming up in front of you. They're going to be really, really good. You've got the Joker reverse, says here, don't take things for granted. Don't be too hasty. Build on friendships. It's there. And your overarching card here, it really is. You've got 2 4s here. When I see 2 4s, it's about finding balance within yourself. In yourself and friendships around you. So we're all on the same language. We're not jumping to conclusions.
Right. And actually, yeah, I forgot to say, I saw her root chakra, actually. I did see that it's grounding. So you're bang on there with the balance thing, because there needs to be some grounding work done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Let's go on down the road here. Let's go to speak to a very nice lady called Kerry Burville. And she said, this is quite an interesting one. We don't normally get these, so this is fabulous. She says, Kerry Burville says, let's take it off there, says, colour yellow, issues at work with a person. Will this be resolved? Kerry, as soon as I'm tapping into you and start to pick up your energy, working with you here, is this nice lady here. And there is... in this energy that I'm picking up is interesting, because there is this very nice lady who's here by the side of me. And would you understand here, there is this excellent energy I'm picking up. Basically, just saying to you here, this is going to resolve itself, because although this person, you have an issue with work at them, would you understand at some particular point here, you were friends? That's what she wants to say to me. You were friends at some point. And I'm picking up here to say to you, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, because sooner or later, that would move on. This will move on. Oh, we've got another scammer coming in tonight called Williams John. Guys, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Yes. Okay. So, and have I looked here to say it will resolve itself? The yellow energy is good. This just takes time, but it will heal. Now, would you understand here, this particular person you're having issues with is not necessarily angry or in conflict with you. They are in conflict with something else, but it just feels like it's coming out on you. Go on in.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bit of a test for you with your personal power as well. I feel like you need to, like Phil said, this isn't actually about you. It's almost like you've got to be able to take a step back and not take this personally, which can be very hard with things like this. But it's interesting. The energy I'm picking up with you is you are good enough. So don't allow self-doubt to creep in, because what I think is happening is this person has got stuff going on here. You've got self-doubt going on here. And you're almost clashing a little bit. Mm-hmm. And there's a bit of miscommunication perhaps going on without realizing it. What I do want to say to you is confidence is the key to the success of moving forward with this situation. You've got the new moon in Leo card. And with that, I do pick up that it is possible for this to be resolved. However, it's about how you deal with it, because nothing is set in stone. You've got the multiple moon here. And like Phil said, that energy is there. However, for this to move forward, it's about letting go of the past, being able to work from the present and the future. If you can do that and believe, everything will clear. You've got the full moon in Capricorn. That's the end of a tough cycle approaches. So things are going to get better, my love. They are going to get lighter for you. And again, with my animal spirit card, as well as having that Virgo card, which was about you are enough, the squirrel spirit is all about you need to believe in yourself. So there is definitely a lack of confidence within you somewhere. Yes. You need to work on that and your self-worth. Okay? Yeah. And just work on your solar and your sacral as well, I would say. Your sacral, there's something with your sacral and your solar plexus that you need to work on.
Don't take things to heart. That is the problem. Don't take things to heart. We get young in spirit, and sometimes we get, my inner child get hurt a little bit, if I call it like this. Inner child gets hurt. We seem to be locked in something, but it's going to get resolved by someone. Now, this is, I feel here, one of the ways to resolve this is actually with someone else, like a third party, and say, look, you've got to go speak to someone higher than you and just go say, I need to get this resolved. This ends. This ends. This comes to an ending. Your overarching card is 10 of Spades. It ends. It stops. It stops. So that will help you guys. They'll help you guys there. That's good. Right, Midia. I saw your name up there, and let's go and have a little chat with you. Now, she's gone. Midia reads general reading, please. Not major, nothing else, but a general. Okay, let's go and find you. She says, hello. Midia over there in Cyprus. Lovely of you to join us this evening, and fantastic. Okay, Midia, just picking up on your energy here. It's interesting here because as I'm picking up here, there's a guy who's coming through who's a very strong man. A very strong man. He's not connected in family. He's a friend to you here. But this guy passed over because of an accident. And I pick up here something to do with like jumping or falling, whether it was going to happen or not, whatever it is, but it's something to do with jumping or falling. And this guy here is coming through, and I get a big J with him as well, you know, like Joe, is what I would say here in the UK in English. And this guy here, he's looking at you, and he's looking here. Everything else, he's going like this with his eyes. He says, this is you. He says, you're looking that way. Then you're looking that way, that way, that way, that way. Whoa, stop. He says here, would you understand if this is to get back into yourself? Get back into yourself and chill a bit, please, because he's saying to me here, you're looking external for answers or external for to get or think your pathway, but the pathway is within you. It's almost like sometimes we get a bit confused, and sometimes here we just need to look within ourselves. This is coming up in front of you, and interesting enough here, in the next few days, this, you're going to see this change coming about you, and you're going to thoroughly enjoy it, and you're going to be fine. You'll be fine. This is their message here. Stop looking external, go internal, and your life is fine. Good. How's that? Got it?
Yeah. Sorry, because I have to wait till the things come up here because I can't see any of the comments on my.
No. You press the box. Top right.
Oh, thank you, Phil. I haven't been able to see
normally you press it.
Well, I didn't know. I don't use this except for with you. You've
okay.
Never told me.
Okay, yes, the box. Teacher. Press the box, and then you get all the comments down. Now, isn't that nice?
Yeah, I can see now. Awesome. Yes. So, Midia. Oh, this female's powerful. She's strong. Her energy's really strong. Hard work is paying off. I do think perhaps there's been some challenges around you with your energy. You've got a full moon in Capricorn, so either this has already happened for you or it's about to, but a tough cycle is ending. So it's either just ended or it's about to, my lovely. I can feel that very strongly with you. The answers you need are coming. You're waiting for, you're trying to clarify something, but you're very determined, you're very driven, you're very, you're strong. But I don't think you're just strong internally. I think you're physically strong as well. That's the feeling. I'm getting this real feeling of like, yeah, tough. I think she's a bit of a warrior, this one. I feel this energy around her, like a real strong warrior. Okay, so there's a new cycle coming around you. I want to say either romantically or friendship. If it's not romantic, it's going to be a real loving friendship. And that is in the future for you. There's a new cycle. If you are in a relationship already, this could just be the shed. But you do have hard work is paying off, the end of a tough cycle, and you have the new moon in Libra, a very fresh new romantic beginning. What's really important is you have got the cardinal moon. Cardinal moon is all about being fearless, be bold, and make the first move. Be really, really bold, because the answers you need are coming. So have patience. I question whether you're patient enough sometimes. I think you're a go-getter is the feeling I get with you. I feel like I want this, this, and this. And when that doesn't happen, you're like, why not? Because sometimes we have to just wait and we have to breathe. This is the cycle to breathe and wait. Just breathe and wait. Allow things to come to you, Nydia, because they're coming, my lovely. Sending you love, light, and healing. Watch either your shoulder or your back. There's something, I don't know whether you use your shoulders or your back a lot, but I'm feeling something here in my shoulders, and I don't know whether that's just muscles tightening, sore, or something. There's just something, so just keep an eye out for that.
Okie dokie dokie. Right, okie dokie. Now, in your cards here, you've got 4 spades. So this is a little bit to do with health, as you're saying, and something's come to an end. Something's stopped. But you've got an uplift because you've got the 3 of hearts here, which is going to lift your spirits, and you're going to start socialising, partying a lot more, probably enjoying yourself, and you're going to be working hard. The overarching card here is the King of Spades, a very powerful man. Now, Taz, you were saying here about Midget being powerful herself. Yes, I agree. There's also, you need a powerful man.
She needs someone to pick her up and
spin her around.
Brr, that's what she wants.
On the top of your finger. It's like, anyway, sorry. Anyway, and so this is good, but the energy to do this is interesting because your numerology in these cards is a 5. Take the risks in front of you. Go and be daring. Let chaos happen. And it's interesting with the cardinal stuff going on here and what you're saying here with that cardinal moon.
Yeah, that cardinal moon.
Going with those plans and get them going, girl. Yes, because there ain't no knocking you down.
And she also got this one. I forgot to show that one, the spider spirit.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like spiders when I see them in visions or dreams. It's always the sign of something good. Yes. No. Anyway, right. Okay, we have... Right, I'm not even going to pronounce this lady's surname, but I think I've got to try it. Sonia Oki Ono Omo. Ooh.
Oh, it is the shoulder. Look, Mindy has just said. I can see the comments now. Yay.
Oh yeah. Oh my God! Thank you. It's shoulder already on it. Yes. She's. I love you so much, guys. Brilliant. Okay, right. Let's go. And Sonia, very, very good evening to you. Hope you are well and enjoy your evening out there. Let's have a look here. She's yellow in a general reading, please. Right. Okay. Sonia, the first thing I'd like to say to you here is a song and dance. A song and a dance. Someone around you is giving you a song and a dance. Oh, Midi, I'll just take you off there, just in case we thinks it's you.
I was going to say, what's the...
Yes, there's a song and a dance here. When I hear about a song and a dance, I've got to say here, someone or some people around you are either leading you around the bush, but also song and a dance is they're like, hey, don't worry about that. Go and have a song and a dance. So I'm picking up here to go say this to you. There's 2 people coming over from the spirit world, and it's interesting here because they're brothers. There's 2 brothers coming over, and they're both together coming through for you, Sonia. And they're saying to me here, would you understand here? You're going to be moving. You're going to be moving home. You're going to be on the go here. And you would you understand that you want to start off a project of your own? A work project of your own here. They're giving me this here. And would you understand here? You are looking at health as a job, is related to health, whether it's health and fitness, or something that you're going to start doing, which looks really good fun. Looks really lively. And I think it's going to be very, very positive. So whatever you're doing here, get out and do it, because I think here this is a good time. These 2 guys here, one was like Ronnie or something like this, whatever the translation is into if you're not in the UK, or not English rather, and one of them's called Ronnie or Arthur Ronnie, and he's saying to me here as well. He says here, you've got a plan to follow. You've been following a plan. He says, stick with it. That's his little old message to you. So, thank you very much. Now, Taz, what would you like to say?
Okay, so Sonia. And did Sonia have a colour at all?
Yellow.
Okay, that would make sense. Okay, Sonia. So would you understand that perhaps now is the time that you need to surrender and let go of things? There's also an energy of you need to realize that nothing will come of this. Okay, everything unfolds as it should be is what I want to say to you, Sonia. But you've got the surrender to the divine. It's the perfect energy. We're coming into a full moon soon. Really ask yourself, what do I need to clear? What do I need to let go of? Please, it's quite important for you, because what I do see is you're so busy overthinking, I almost want to say, that you're not realizing that nothing will come of this situation. You have the power to control your destiny, my love. So don't allow your over imagination to clutter that, is what I want to say. You've also got the new moon in Scorpio. You do need to work through some fears. You need to be brave and bold, and this is the time to do it. Really important for you to contemplate and meditate and work on yourself. Yes, surrender is true, Sonia, because you've got this beautiful new moon in Pisces card. It is pushing you. Listen to your gut, get in alignment, meditate, contemplate, and look after yourself. Really focus on your spiritual connections is what I want to say to you. Because if you do, what I want to say to you is luck is on your side. You've got the new moon and Saggy. You're on a shift, I feel, an energy shift. And conclusions are within reach, my lovely. Everything is just going to unfold if you just have a bit of faith, believe, and trust. This is the key for you, my love. And also believe in yourself, because you've got the squirrel spirit as well. You really, really need to believe in yourself. But if you do, and you can grow that solar plexus personal power and be open with your heart chakra, it's all about you being open with your center. And the growth you could get from this will be phenomenal.
Right. Okay. That's lovely. Ten of Hearts, your first card. It's love and happiness in front of you. Love and happiness. It's a lovely time. It's abundance. However, you're letting, for love and happiness to happen, you're letting something go. In letting something go, you may worry about it. They go, how am I going to cope with this? How am I going to help this? And also, what I'd like to say here too is then you've got the Seven of Clubs. Now, the Seven of Clubs is an interesting card because it is about weighing things up and looking at what you've got to do. But I would say here, I would surrender to what you need to let go of, but don't sacrifice your happiness. There's a difference between the two. These two here, the Ten of Hearts, Three of Clubs, is about you moving forwards. And also, it's very interesting here because you got 10, 20, you got 23, another 5. Another 5 energies are resonating very closely with the cards tonight. So it's about excitement. It's always like to say you deserve a bit of fun, happiness. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. It's this Ten of Hearts I like. It says here, you need a bit of loving. And you're joined the right show to get loads of loving. Right, okay. Thank you very much. So Sonia, lovely to see you. Now, Helen Gray put up there, she said, join the Cafe Clairvoyance group. It's great fun. Yes, I'm going to put that up there. There you go. Helen Gray, everyone should join the Cafe Clairvoyance group. It's fab and full of information. Yes, so guys, by all means do. Right, and let's go and whip down here and go and have a look, because those were the pre-readings. People who wrote in before. Now, if you write in before the show starts and book a reading, you're ahead of everyone else. So now we're going to come back into the feed and let's have a little look here. Now, I'm just... Danny says I don't have a Welsh accent, but we are good. That was a comment earlier on. Sorry, Danny, I didn't mean to insult you there. Right, okay. Right, Sandra Amrush says she needs some guidance. Okay, but I haven't found your question yet. And here we go. We're going to... yes, Kaz, let's go and have a little chat with you. I'd like to come and have a chat with you. Lost my business this week. Okay, Kaz, would you understand if I said to you, there is a gentleman outside of me here, and he was very strongly related to you, but he was a very stern man. He wasn't into anything spiritual at all. He wasn't into this. In fact, he was very, a bit controlling, a bit of a controlling soul when he was around. And he tells me here there's something around his heart with the reason why he passed over. And he's on the father line. On the father line, you hear. And he's telling me here too to say to you that would you understand, although you may have lost your business this week, but that's not keeping you down though, is it? No, because one cycle comes to an end and a new one starting for you. So would you understand here, though you lost the business, would you understand, although some of the people around you sometimes say here, hey, look, you need to take stock, just sit back and go and do something else for a while. No. Would you understand it that you're thinking about taking something else back up to restart yourself, to reinvent yourself? If you're going to do that, listen to the energies, work the energies here, and I think you can get some good advice in front of you, and I think you'll start doing well. So I'd say here, don't give in. You haven't lost. No. Okay. Let's go whip through some of these here. Now, what would you like to say there, Taz? Taz to Kaz. Oh, Taz, here's Kaz.
Interesting, actually. Yeah, because I think the thing that's more important for you is actually there's answers coming to you. You've got the full moon in Gemini, and the answers you need are coming. You're going to know very soon the direction and the path you want to take moving forward, my lovely.
Yeah.
Because the fiery climax, you've got the full moon in Aries, and I feel this has just happened for you. And the fiery climax isn't always something really nasty, but this is very much linked to your business.
Okay.
When endings and beginnings, new moon in Pisces, that energy is still here. It's all about endings and beginnings. We're going into the full moon in Libra. It's about perhaps just being open and seeing this as an opportunity of growth. And if you can be abundant and see this as an opportunity of growth, you're going to suddenly have a light bulb moment, I feel. There is some healing to do with yourself. You need to focus on yourself a little bit. Your self-worth is very low. You've got the full moon in Virgo. You really need to work on it. I can feel it. I almost want to say you almost don't think or speak very kindly to yourself, like in the mirror and things like that. That's kind of what I'm being showing. Your confidence is low. You really, really need to work on that. But you've got a new cycle coming up. You've got the new moon in Libra. There's opportunities of romance and friendships, new beginnings. There's a lot coming your way that will be very, very positive for you. And you've got the Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Sometimes things happen for a reason.
Brilliant.
Trust and believe and just be open. Be ready for the journey.
Oh, right. I love this. Got to say to you this, Kaz. Yes, you're very bit down the dumps at the moment. You've got the Joker reverse thinking everything's lost. And you got the Six of Spades and it's reversed too. Thinking, I'm not going forwards anywhere. Also, you look at issues of trust around you, people. However, you got the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds, you're getting into a new job, but step by step, trickle by trickle. How's that? Yes. And if I looked at the numerology there, I would say here you've got 11. Whoa, the healing number. You need to work on self-healing, work on the work you're doing, which it could be healing not just to you, but to other people around you. How's that? Okay. Carmen, good evening. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, Carmen. It's good evening here in Spanish. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches, even. Yes, buenas noches. Anyway, Carmen's come in and she says here, my job and blue. My job and blue. Right, okay. I would like to say here that although your job is blue, would you understand you've got a lot of distractions around you? Like say you're focusing on your job here thinking, I want my life to get happier. But you've got all these distractions going on, which are sometimes just like my head is going boom, boom, boom. Would you understand it feels like this? I'll speak slowly because you're Spanish and I will so interpret this for you. I'm feeling when I'm looking at job here, I've got two people here who want to step forwards from the spirit world. And one particular lady is your grandmother. And would you understand she was quite spiritual herself? Because I feel here she's stepping forward and said, I liked this stuff. I like this stuff. And actually she gives me bowls of sweets. Bowls of sweets and bowls of sweets to go and just be, show all this here. It just looks nice. Looks nice here. She's also showing me here that she wants you to feel here. She says, it's interesting because you've got some plans, which is about the home coming up this summer. That's going to be a doorway and a step to where you're going career-wise. So as I go towards the June onwards, I think you're going to start to find opportunities really come to you then. But you've been offered another job already. But would you understand it clashes something to do with home life? Yes. Like, for instance, the hours are like higgledy-piggledy, whatever it is. Higgledy-piggledy-do. Sorry, that doesn't make clear to Spanish. It's just says that the hours, the time clashes with family. But there's a job there. But just see where things go. But you'll be on a good path very soon. Yes, okay. God, Taz, far away.
Okay, so Yeah, you've had a bit of a tough cycle, and I do feel this is around work. I think you felt a bit frustrated at times. Um, but the end of the tough cycle is approaching. Things are going to shift for you in a more positive way. What I want to say to you is it's about just not trying to overthink the situation, because you've got the multiple moons. So nothing is set in stone here. Okay. But what's really important is to put out what you really want. Don't jump ship, is what I keep saying. Don't jump ship. Calm. You'll know it's all about timings for you. And if you trust and you believe and you put that out there, things will come to you. You've got to believe in the impossible, and it will happen for you. But it is about practicality, balance, and also time for you to contemplate. Okay. Now, what I want to say to you is what's really important for you with this is to be bold and make the first move, because you have got the cardinal moon, and that's that energy around that card. However, what's very, very important here is you've got the south node. When you're making a decision and you want a change, you've got to not let your past hold you back. You've got to move forward. And there's a real lesson here for you to learn. It's about pride. Okay. And don't let pride feels like yeah.
It's this lioness thing, the pride.
It's the pride is massive, okay? And I really feel this. And this isn't an insult either, by the way. This is saying be grateful for the lesson you're being shown, okay? Because the South Node card is all about don't let your past hold you back. And that has a lot to do with your pride. I just see pride. I see yellow. I almost feel like you've got a bit of a blockage with your personal power and your self-expression. You need to think how you're expressing yourself. And if you can work on that, it will really help you moving forward. Also, I want to say to you, you've got the hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Take your time. Write what you really want in a job, but be honest. Be honest with yourself.
Good advice. Okay? Good advice. Okay. Okay, in your cards here, you have a two of spades, which makes you feel like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck here and it's all going downhill. But you have people on your side. You have a king of clubs who's a very friendly man who has your instincts at heart. So someone's looking out for you. And then you have the ace of hearts. The ace of hearts has a story behind this, because the overarching card is the six of spades reversed. This is very interesting, because what I'd say to you here is you are going to be offered a job and you need to keep very, very quiet, because it's going to upset a lot of people if they know about it before you're in it. Shh, shh, quiet. Don't say a word. Okay. Good. So hopefully that answers that one. Good. Right, let's go down here. Let's go and have... I've just seen... Who have I got to see? Oh, I've got to see now. I just saw it just a second. Right. Yes, Sandra Ann Rush. She says, I want to know that my mum is proud of me. Hey, Sandra, let's come and have a little chat with you here, because would you understand here if I said to you that your mum, is this right? She had glasses? And this right here, is this you or her have problems with the jaw or teeth up on this side? This side, could you give me this? And would you understand here that who's the indecisive one, please? Would you understand, is this you or your mum? Because I'm getting indecision, choosing indecision here. And would you understand too, please, about the worry about where you were going to live? Like, for example, would you understand a past event to do with a house and you wondered if you had made the right move or not? A decision about a house. And her thing here to say here is to you. And I don't know why I'm hearing Lorraine somewhere, the name Lorraine. And I'd also like to say to you, as she's talking to me, Sandra, that she wants to say to be here. She says, your grandmother's here as well, because she wants to come through. And your mother, and they are more than proud of you. And there's a man here standing to attention and saluting you because he was in the forces. And he's a lovely other man. They are more than proud of you and happy for you. But what they're looking at here is you've gone through hurdles, hoops, and all sorts. Felt quite low, felt like you crashed the bottom, but you come back up. But who's won? You have. You have. They're proud of you. And it's what you're going to do in front of you now is going to go good. They just told me here, whispered in my ear, says you're going back to school. Sandra, you're going back into education service to go and learn stuff for yourself. Go and do it. Whatever it is you want to go and do. Go and be awesome. Go and be amazing. But say something. Your turn.
You were still talking.
No, I've been finished. About 30 seconds of silence.
You sound like you're from EastEnders then, Phil.
I don't know what you mean, mate.
Okay.
It's that grizzly in me.
Okay, beautiful. Do you know what? The energy I feel with Sandra, she needs a great big hug. I just want to give her a massive hug. I really feel that. My lovely, you're going to be fine. You do need a little bit of healing, and I think you know that. Your emotions have been running high, and I think it's just because you're being a bit hard on yourself. And I think you're being hard on yourself because you're not happy. You're not fulfilled. But it's easily fixed because you've got the super moon, which is your emotions running high here, okay? But you've also got to take time and breathe out. What I want to say to you in the energy of the moon right now, could you just take some time this weekend and write down what it is that you feel is holding you back? What are you resisting? I want you to write it all down, and I really want you to make that commitment to yourself to start working on that list and really focus and make that promise to yourself, because you have the waxing crescent moon, which is a beautiful card. That's all about having faith, belief, and trust in your dreams. Everything you want is possible, Sandra. Why aren't you showing up for it? Because you need to show the world the real you. You need to be honest and open, be yourself, be happy, and be present. But the way to do that is the new moon in Scorpio. It's to work through your fears and your confidence, okay? We need to work on your personal power and your personal growth. And then you've got the beautiful elephant spirit. Learn from your past.
I like that. Yes, elephants
learn
are very
from
good
your
for that.
past. You need to learn from your past to heal, but also to realise if you want more, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Go get it, girl.
It's like that, like David Bowie and what's his name? Shirley Bassey. Where Shirley Bassey.
I wonder where you were going with this. I was like, was he there?
Shirley Bassey was singing like life in the old-fashioned way. I can't do a Shirley Bassey impression, but I can. I got to stand up like that. Life in the old-fashioned way. Anyway, so there's Shirley Bassey. Oh, we got David Bowie going, changes, the need to change. And this is about changes coming into your life here. Sometimes we look back and say, why? Why? They're past emotional, groany words and no one pays attention to it. Until you start saying, what can I do now and how can I make my life better? They're present tense words. Think about that side. Yes, don't sabotage yourself. You've got great opportunities coming in front of you. Loads of love, new jobs, great times here, the end of the past, and the Ace of Diamonds. What more do you want? Get on with it. In the nicest possible way. Yes. Okay, how's that? Let's go to...
Sorry, one thing I have to say this, only because it's so important for her, and I think Phil will click with this one as well, is it is so important for you to... you're holding on to your past emotionally as well. Mm-hmm. You need to remember that your mum is always with you. You need to let go, my love. You need to let go of this your grief and your sorrow, because it's holding you back, and she doesn't want that for you. She really doesn't want that for you.
No, absolutely not.
Start loving the memories, start cherishing the memories, start celebrating her and celebrate yourself.
Indeedy. Right, where are we now? We're just going up here. I've just seen the next one I was going to. I just shot past them. That was.
I was going to say I haven't got a foggiest. I just do as I'm told.
I know. I just saw this lady's name. Oh, there is. Right. Okay. I am just going up here. This blue general, please. This is Lorraine Revels. Hello. A very good evening to you, Lorraine. How are you, my dear? Hope you are well. And very nice to connect with you. And would you understand here, there's a very empathic side to you, a very caring side. Almost like here that you're there for other people a lot. Would you understand this energy around you? And the blue here is about responsibility, there for other people. And would you understand this turning of events going on inside of you, where you are now actually, I wouldn't say just moving forwards, but you're wishing to really grow and take life by the horns. And the reason why I'm saying this here, because this very nice gentleman who's with me, he passed away quite a while ago. He wasn't a tall man. He was quite a short man. His hair's very grey. Very, very grey. And he's pulling back his hair. Anyway, I'll carry on. And
you'll see. You'll know why in a minute why I'm laughing. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, because he's a shortish man. And he's here. And he's just stepping in beside you. And, I nearly got his name. It may be S name, like Sid or someone like that, for instance. But he's just stepping in beside you, and he just wants to let you know that he's watching you. He's caring about you. But he just says here, it's interesting the colour blue, because it's not a fast, racy colour. It's a colour here of an energy that turns slowly. But this is you growing, getting stronger. And would you understand it coming to a point here, right, that I think here you're starting to get, yes, the zest of life is coming up. I'm also picking up here support coming behind you from people who want to help you. So this is going to be warmer for you. And I think here you put on that great confidence. You're there for other people. You're there to help others. And yet inside of you, you've got this growth of change which coming in now. It's almost like, am I really picking up this? Am I really picking up this new positivity? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it's going to go well. And I think your future needs to go well. And I also want to pick up you'll be going up to the north of Wales or the north of England somewhere. It's one of the two. North of England or Wales or north of Wales. But there's a reason why you're going up there. And also, just to work on this here, they're just showing me here time. There's going to be a symbology of time. Take your time. Your time. There's no rush, but you're working on yourself. There's also something about looking, I obviously have children, but maybe looking after a lot of children or caring for them. But there is time now for you, and this is where it's going.
So the reason I'm chuckling is Lorraine was in my meditation class on Monday, and it's Sydney, this man, and he popped in and he wouldn't leave me alone. And everything you were saying was what he was doing to me on Monday. And I couldn't stop laughing because it was just so funny.
Yes, he is a funny man. Yes, yes.
He's got a lovely energy as well.
Yes, very warm man.
Yeah, but everything you were saying, like this description, that's what I said to her on Monday. So I just couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, this is funny. So, Lorraine, would you understand with you've been working on your personal care and your growth, but you're slowly catches the monkey. Perhaps you weren't very open to the beliefs of certain things, but you've started to see it for yourself. So you are starting to believe, but you're very reserved. You're very quiet. You're taking it all in. And the answers you need are coming for your growth. You're gaining momentum. You're really working on yourself. But now it's like Phil said, you are good enough, and it's time for you to be a little bit selfish and start really, really working on yourself. Okay. Because what is going to be quite interesting is nothing's set in stone with the future this next year with you. I think there's going to be opportunity for you to have a change. There's a change coming up for you, and it's going to be up to you whether you want to do that or not. But what I would say to you at the moment is communication is key with the energy around you coming into the Aries season. But there's nothing bad about this. It's just really work on your communication. When I say your communication, it's your self-expression. Like Phil said, it's about you working on yourself, caring about yourself, and speaking your truth. You know, when someone asks you to do something, instead of just doing it and then thinking in your head, oh God, I could really do without that. Stop. Self-expression. No, really sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't help you with that. Be honest. Put yourself first. That's what I'm saying. And then you've got the most beautiful, beautiful animal spirit card. You've got the hummingbird. It's time for you to shine, darling.
I think it is.
Work on
I think it is.
Shine,
yes.
shine.
Shine.
Love, light, and healing.
Okay, right. Thank you so much. That's lovely. We're almost at the end here, but we've got the competition. Dun. In fact, hang on. I've got to find this. There it is. Hang on, let the drummer, is he doing this especially right on time? You're waiting for this all night. Anyway, okay, so here's what I do. We've got here that we do a competition, and every time, guys, you have a reading on the show, please make a comment of it in the Cafe Clairvoyance group. Say much or was saying what you thought of it. If you could do that, that would be great. And when you do that, you're then entered into the competition to have a free one-to-one reading with me. We do this on Zoom. And you just give me a ding dong and we arrange it, and that's fine. So what I'd like you to do, Taz, can you reach in now? That's it. It's good. See, there's a hand there. That's it. And I got this one here. So the winner is Zoe Doby. Zoe Doby, you got a free one-to-one reading. If you would like to give me a shout, that would be absolutely great. And yes, you got a free reading. So there you go, Zoe Doby. Give me a shout. Thank you very much, Venetia and Helen, saying that you enjoyed the meditation last night. It was lovely to thank you for joining me. And Lorraine says, thank you so much, guys. And yeah, we got the name right. Sid. Thank you very much. Good. Fantastic. Good. And guys, what can I say? What a lovely year it's been. I'm sorry we couldn't get round to everybody. However, your hand got bigger, Taz. Sorry, we've got to work on this a little bit. Got to work.
Well, yeah, he threw it at me, guys. He told me like a second before we went live, so I was a bit like...
It's easy. You just adapt to these things. Yes. Right. Okay. Right. Also, just to let you know, on the last Thursday of every month, guys out there, we're doing a free meditation. Just come along, join in. Last Thursday of every month, 8 p.m. to about 8:45. It's a nice meditation, just relaxing one. Just come along, join in, and where we go. We're just frozen. No, we don't. Now we unfrozen. Yes. Okay. Great show yet again. Tazzy's great. Thank you very much, Helen. And there you are, Taz. So that's
Helen.
lovely.
So
thank you so much.
Helen's fabulous. I like watching Helen.
It's fun. It's been great fun tonight. I love working with Taz. It's so buzzy, funny, and everything. It is just good fun. So
love working with you.
Yes. Yeah. Bless your cotton socks. Yes. Okay, right, guys. So I'm going to be here. No, I'm not going to be here. On Sunday night at 8 p.m. I'm going to be live on Instagram. So if you want to come and join me, Boys too, it's just a show of live one-to-one readings, and it's just a quickie show. And if any of you want to come and join me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. You come along and we just bounce along and have a little reading. Next Friday, guys, as we come closer towards Easter, I'm being joined by a fabulous lady. There's a lady here called Charlie Banks. She has a company that arranges flowers. I think Charlie's Flowers, something or other. Anyway, it's going to be this may interest you guys. A Festival of Flowers show. So it's next week. There's Charlie on the left and me on the right. And guys, come along. It's going to be flower readings. So she's going to bring along the flowers. She's going to be interpreting what the flowers mean, what the different seasons are to do with this. And we'll also be doing spiritual readings, and it should be good fun. And just take that off there. Sorry, I thought it was going to stack on there. Good. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's been awesome having you along. And take care. Have a cracking good weekend. Hope we got you into the good mood and the right spirits there. And we'll see you again very soon. All right. Take care. See you Sunday, and see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers, Tess. Thank you very much. Mwah. Big hug. Bear hug. Bear hug. Yes. Grizzly bear hug. Right. Okay. In the meantime, good night.